Hello and welcome. Hello and a warm welcome to the AI with Arun show. In this episode, we are here to talk about a fundamental transformation in how businesses manage revenue. We are moving beyond the limitations of the past and into an era of AI native CPQ, which is configure, price, and quote. This is not just about adding a few AI features, it's about rebuilding the entire revenue engine from the ground up with AI at the heart. So, what does it look like? Let's start talking. So, to start with, let's draw a clear distinction. On the one hand, you have traditional CPQ. These are the systems many of us are familiar with, static, rule based. Some have tried to bolt on AI features, but it's often an afterthought, like putting a jet engine on a horse drawn carriage. It might be faster, but it's not fundamentally different. On the other hand, we have AI native CPQ. Here, AI is not just a feature, it's a foundation. Every single process, from how data is ingested to the final decision making, it's all influenced and enhanced by AI. The difference in outcome is staggering. We see companies reduce their manual configuration efforts by up to 70% and improve their code accuracy by a massive 40%. This is a paradigm shift that we are talking about here. To build a true AI native system, you need to adhere to a new set of architectural principles. First, it must have a data centric foundation. We're talking about a lakehouse architecture that can handle petabyte scale CRM data, merging both structured and unstructured information to create a complete picture of the customer. Second, the system needs to be modular and microservices based. Using technologies like Kubernetes, we can create an elastic system where different services communicate in real time through event driven APIs, allowing for incredible flexibility and resilience. Third, we must insist on ethical AI integration. As we automate decisions, we have a responsibility to ensure fairness and transparency. By using frameworks like Salesforce and Stein Trust Layer, we can mitigate bias, make our AI explainable, and ensure we're compliant with regulations. And finally, the fourth one, all of this needs to be built for scalability. Modern SaaS businesses operate on a global scale. The architecture must be able to handle millions of quotes daily. Auto scaling on cloud platforms like AWS or Azure or GCP to support enterprises of any size. So, how does this look like in practice? Here's a high level view of the architecture. It all starts with data ingestion and unification. This is where we harmonize a company's internal CRM data with valuable external sources using powerful tools like Salesforce, Data Cloud, Kafka, and Spark to create a single unified view of the customer. That unified data feeds into the AI core engine. This is the brain of the operation, a centralized MLOps platform running recommendation engines, predictive analytics, and generative AI models. From there, the intelligence flows into the application layer. This is what the sales team interact with. Microservices for configure, price, and quote, complete with conversational AI interfaces powered by bots. And underpinning all of this is a governance layer. This layer ensures that every action and every decision is ethical, transparent, and secure. So let's break down the tangible benefits at each layer of this architecture. In the data ingestion layer, by using Kafka and Spark, we create a unified 360-degree customer view. This is the key to delivering truly personalized product configurations. The AI core, powered by frameworks like TensorFlow and PyTorch, delivers real-time predictions. The impact is dramatic. We have seen this reduce the code cycle by up to 50%. In the application layer, the microservices architecture allows for incredible agility, enabling autonomous product bundling and dynamic pricing adjustments on the fly. And finally, the governance layer. Using tools like AIF 360 for bias detection, we can ensure responsible AI, and we have the data to prove that it works. Companies using this approach have seen a 40% reduction in ethical incidents. Now let's dive into the first part of CPQ, which is configure. For years, we spent clicking through static product catalogs. AI native CPQ transforms this into an intelligent, guided experience. Imagine a customer sends an email with their requirements. Instead of a salesperson manually decoding it, semantic product matching uses natural language processing models to parse that email and instantly map the customer's needs to the right product features. Next, a powerful recommendation engine takes over. This is not just about suggesting popular items, it combines multiple AI techniques like a collaborative filtering and reinforcement learning to recommend the optimal bundle that maximizes value for the customer and for the business. Finally, for highly complex products, especially in SaaS, we use AI for constraint satisfaction. Graph neural networks model for all of the products dependencies, ensuring that every configuration is not just optimal but also technically valid, preventing downstream errors. Let's make this tangible with a real world example. Consider a Salesforce e commerce customer. The AI native engine begins by analyzing their past purchasing history, successful quotes from similar customers, and even external market trends like the growing demands for AI chatbots. Based on this data, it performs an autonomous configuration. It doesn't just suggest one product, it intelligently bundles Commerce Cloud with Einstein bots for customer interactions and predictive inventory for managing stocks. Crucially, it then performs compatibility verifications. The graph neural network checks all the dependencies and alerts the users if any incompatibilities exist. The impact is transformative. The manual configuration process that would typically take hours is now could be completed in minutes. And because the bundles are optimized, these customers see a 15% higher upsell conversion rate. Next up is price. Traditional pricing is static. AI native pricing is dynamic, personalized, and value based. At its core are dynamic pricing models that use reinforcement learning to constantly test and learn, finding the optimal price point for every deal. For businesses with usage based models, predictive analytics can forecast future consumption to price services accurately. We can also achieve a new level of personalization. The AI uses clustering algorithm to segment customers and offer tailored discounts that are most likely to convert. And for high stakes deals, we can run Monte Carlo simulations to understand price sensitivity and de-risk our proposals. This is all implemented with cutting edge tech. We are talking GPU accelerated model training and real time API calls with sub-second responses, ensuring the system is both powerful and fast. And to maintain trust, we use SHAP values to make every component of the final price fully explainable. So, what is SHAP? SHAP. This stands for Shapely Additive Explanations. It's a technique that allows how machine learning models make predictions by showing how much each input feature contributes to the final result. It assigns each feature an importance value for a particular prediction, helping to understand which feature pushed the prediction higher or lower. Sharp values are calculated to ensure the contribution is distributed fairly among all features. This method provides local explanations for predictions and works with any type of model. So SHAP is based on Shapley values from cooperative game theory, which was introduced by Lloyd Shapley in the 1950s. SHAP adopts these ideas to explain machine learning predictions in a consistent and mathematically sound way. The economist Lloyd Shapley also won the Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences in 2012. So that was a slight diversion, but hopefully it helped you understand what SHAP values are. Finally, we come to the quote. This is where generative AI truly shines. Instead of a sales rep spending hours writing a proposal, Gen AI generates it automatically. Large language models create highly personalized documents, pulling key insight directly from RFPs. The system can even incorporate visuals like ROI charts to make the proposal more compelling. The process of getting that quote approved is also transformed. Agentic AI workflows intelligently route the quote for approvals and can even approve low risk proposals autonomously, removing bottlenecks. The AI can even help with negotiation. Reinforcement learning agents can simulate negotiation scenarios, running through potential counteroffers and using sentiment analysis to predict the likelihood of acceptance, giving the sales team a strategic advantage. The real world impact is incredible. For Salesforce field service, this technology drafts a comprehensive 10-page proposal automatically. The AI then handles the revision process, cutting the entire code cycle time by 60%. Of course, a system this powerful can't exist in a silo. Ecosystem integration is critical. It needs to connect seamlessly with the entire sales ecosystem, use an integration layer to sync with ERPs, and pull in external API data on market trends and competitors. But with great power comes great responsibility. And that's where an AI governance and security comes in. There has to be a trust layer, for example, the Einstein trust layer, that can provide a crucial safeguard, enabling zero data retention for generative AI prompts, protecting sensitive customer information. The system should also be designed to be self healing. Machine learning algorithms automatically clean data to mitigate quality issues, and models are continuously retrained to address drift and ensure they remain accurate over time. This robust governance is how we achieve that 40% reduction in ethical incidents that we mentioned earlier. So, what does this all mean for the future? The adoption of AI in software is growing at a compound annual rate of over 19%. This is not a fad, it's the new foundation of business. By embracing an AI native approach to CPQ, companies could position themselves as leaders in intelligent revenue management. We are moving away from manual, reactive sales processes and towards a future of proactive, intelligent, and ultimately fully autonomous sales cycle. The technology empowered the sales teams to be more strategic, more efficient, and more successful. This is the future of revenue management, and it's happening right now. Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and support our work by joining us as a member.